So, last session, having found their way into the manor of the Duke of the city, Paul.
Baron?
Baron, yeah, Baron. Duke is a different thing. I'm getting my Dune references mixed up.
Baron.
Found their way into his secret compartment hidden below the city, where they were met with his brother possessing the body of one of Jinx's men killed in the Purple Worm attack.
Revenant dude.
Lich of the cult of Namek, named Naquel, waiting for them in there.
Her name was Bitch.
Yeah. Her having made a quick escape after throwing a little zombie beholder at the group, fought off and killed both the zombie beholder and the revenant of his Paul's brother hosting the body of Jinx's friend there. Before they had gotten there, though, the Naquel had used power word kill to kill one of the guards of Paul.
That was the chief guard or head guard.
Head guard, actually. His head guard. Nyldier decided to try an experiment with his time manifestation stuff. Rewound time on said guard, bringing him back to life, but transporting him to the realm of White of the Allfather. But before we get any more going here, Nyldier, Lyric, can you give me initiative, please?
Oh, snap. Let's go. Solid.
In-game dice today. I've got a headache. I don't want the lights on.
I cannot beat that.
Damn close.
You could have tied it, which I would have let you go because it would have been a nat 20, but... So we're going to jump back in time a little bit here to Lyric and Electra getting ready to set up for the distraction they were going to make for the group by performing at the fountain.
Okay, I like where this is going.
Okay, so Electra goes up to you. So we're going to try to make a distraction at the fountain. What do you think we should do to get that going, then? What do you need to make a performance to wow people?
What do I know about the area's culture? Can I make a history check to figure that out?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a history check. Get my dice out.
That's a 13.
Well, from what you remember here, not too long ago, this city was under the control of the other kingdom of Dragon's Bane. So kind of more anti-dragons, one of their big settlements, but there are also a high kind of orc and half-orc population in this area, along as well as other humans and a few other races here and there.
Oh, why, Timmy?
What?
Okay, I know exactly what I'm doing. Second question is there another performing troupe somewhere in the city, or is it just Lyric at the moment?
There's not a troupe, but there's basically performers every here and there, just like local ones that perform at the bars and stuff.
Okay, she's gonna go around town and see if she can find other performers that she can milk into doing this.
Okay, and what Electra, what do you want Electra to try to do?
She needs to gather supplies. Anything that resembles or that we can make a dragon out of.
I see what you're going at, girl. Let's get this found.
Okay, so Lyric's gonna go to any and all bars, dives, saloons, brothels.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Okay, not one of my best rolls, but let's see what I do. Okay, 16.
Okay, so you see another bar. It's just a bar. It's not an inn, so you didn't have a need to go there because you needed lodgings too. called the Miner's Respite, which I
Okay.
just made up on the spot.
Okay. How are we spelling minor, by the way?
Miner.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
And it's an E, not an O.
That might change my play. Okay. She'll just go in and she'll just kind of scope out the place. She's looking for three performers. I had to double check how many I needed.
As you walk in, you see kind of a little bar area or a little stage area that you see a couple people actually setting up to do stuff on there. You see a person that seems to be like doing some vocal exercises, a human looking lady, and then you see a half orc that's kind of setting up some percussion setup.
Okay, so two.
Yep,
Okay. The human, is that male or female?
female,
Okay. All right, perfect.
as is the
So
half orc.
walk up. Okay. Ooh, okay, two females will work, but we'll figure it out. She walks up to them and goes, "How would each of you like to make 100 gold in about an hour?"
Oh, that's better. The singer goes, yeah, that's better than we'd probably make here tonight. We didn't really fully agree to anything. It's just the bartender was letting us set up. What do you have in mind?
And she kind of pulls him in, and she goes, "Have you ever heard the tale of the evil Dragon King Valvaldos?"
That's something from Final Fantasy, isn't it? Trying to remember right. That's above Game Wimpy, but
Isn't that also who Snive's dragon mentor was in that campaign we did?
Maybe.
It sounds familiar as fuck. I could swear you used Valvaldos in that.
are you making this up on the spot though? I'm just gonna say, or is this some well-known play you've done before? I'm just
For lyric,
yeah.
that's up to you.
Okay, I'm saying if are you just trying to pull something out of your ass, or are you gonna? I'll say it's an actual fantasy story from the world if you want it to.
Okay, because it will be an actual play. I've got something pulled up already, ready for this.
Okay, so yeah, I'll say it's an actual in-universe play then.
Okay,
And
perfect.
the singer goes, yeah, I think I've performed that once a while ago. Drummer lady goes, yeah, I think I remember that vaguely. I could probably get a little going on it and not have problems with it.
She just looks at him. Listen. I'm going to be doing most of the talking for it anyway. I'll go over everything that I need you to do, but I just need some bodies. Is what I need.
Yes, we can. Well, we're definitely some bodies. Oh, my friend back
Do you know
here.
anyone else? I kind of need one more. Probably two more if I'm going to be safe.
Yeah, there was some other wandering bard here that was going to help us do it. They should be coming in here hopefully be here any second now. As you hear, Lyric, is that you? As you hear the familiar voice of Hans Klingafoot walk in.
Oh.
Lyric goes, chicken salad, chicken salad. Okay. Hans is the
The bards you don't like.
that you mean Harold?
Yeah, did I say Hans? I meant Harold.
Yeah.
I think I.
Harold. You're good. That's
Yeah.
why I wanted to double check. So she's going. It's just whispering, chicken salad. Harold.
Hey, you.
What brings you to the area?
Conveniently, she looks at him. I am going to be putting on an impromptu interpretation of Evil King Valvaldos.
Yes, that play. I remember that one.
It, it's okay. It's okay. I've got, if you have time, and I know you're a very busy bard, okay? But I'm going to pay you as well as I can. She pulls out like three gold pieces. But I just need you for like an hour, maybe two, okay? I got the perfect role for you, okay?
Ah, yes, believe I could help you with a meager little time frame as that. What
Excellent,
are
excellent.
old classmates for if they can't help each other? Am I right?
She's gonna run up to him and like start to give him a hug. She's just like, it just kind of does like the wide, yeah, old classmates, like the uncomfortable
Awkward. Yeah.
hugging the air around him hug.
Okay, well, one of the singer kind of lady pops up. Well, where are we going to be doing this then, so we can get set up there?
She kind of looks at him. Well, luckily we don't have much set up to do. I have a person in my company that is getting us some supplies so we can dress Harold up here for the most important part of the show. She's just gonna stroke his ego the whole time.
Which is more important, the king or the dragon?
She 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 looks at him. Here's the cool part, Harold. The evil King Valvaldos is a king and a dragon.
Oh yeah. Am I thinking of a different one?
It's okay. There's different interpretations throughout the ages of stories, and sometimes you get them a little confused if you enjoy one particular interpretation over the others.
Ah, so lead the way, Mrs. Director.
Excellent, excellent. And she just kind of leads him out of the tavern, the miner's respite, and gathers to whatever is the centralized square of this town.
Yeah, they were gonna do it
Uh,
at the fountain.
okay, perfect. The fountain would be excellent. As Lyric just kind of gathers toward the fountain, she'll wait for Electra to arrive.
When you get there, she's already there. Just let me check to make sure that spells that can help too.
Worst Lyric can do disguise self, but or minor illusion something around what he can do around our evil King Valvaldos.
Okay, so yeah, basically you get there, you see her, she's got some of like some costumes and stuff for you to put on, people that need them. Kind of a like
Okay,
flowy, kingy looking one to be the king.
okay. Lyric is going to go to the uh she's gonna go to Electra, and she's gonna go, all right, Electra, you are going to be the knight in shining armor. Okay?
Got it.
Right. Perfect. She kind of looks over at the two other bards that she hired. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, ladies.
Yes, I am, the human goes, my name is Samantha.
Uh,
You can call
Sam,
me Sam,
Sammy.
Sammy, whatever.
Okay. Sam works perfect. Sam, I want you to be the all-knowing wizard in this branch of the story.
Ah, yes, the wizard. Very well.
All right, perfect. All right. If she's gonna look at the half orc, didn't get your name. Uh, got Sam, didn't get you.
Grab my book here so I can. You can call me Griggy.
Griggy, okay. Griggy? Let me write this down so I don't forget. Let me pull up a notepad. Griggy and Sam. Perfect. Griggy, you're going to be the king of the 12. And your daughter, the princess, had just been kidnapped. And so you're looking for a brave hero of the ages to come and slave the evil Dragon King Valvaldos. She kind of like puts her hands out toward Harold. And what we're going to do is we're going to find a couple that's out on a stroll during our performance, and they're going to be our protagonist and our damsel in distress. And what they're going to do is they're going to come meet the king. The king's going to say, "Oh, woe is me. I need a hero of the ages. Should I find one that is of knightly valor or wizened to the arcane weave?" And then our guests will choose which one they want, and whomever they choose, whether it's the knight in shining armor or our wizard, they're going to go fight the evil King Valvaldos. And then there's going to be a big conflict, either where the heroes rise to the occasion or they fall into the pits of despair. It'll be all up to who and what our audience participation members decide.
Ooh, this sounds like fun. Electra kind of rubs her hands together. Sam goes, do some little improv stuff. Could be fun. I know an experienced member of the Bards College, like Harold over here, should do great at this.
Harold? She just looks at Harold.
He waves.
All right, Harold, I have a very to make sure this performance is as authentic as possible. I need you to speak Draconic for me. Can you do that?
Let me check if he actually has Draconic as a...
There's no way he has Draconic as a language. There's no way.
I need you to speak insert language here.
I don't remember. I know I gave him a couple languages. I can't remember which ones I gave him. Nope, I didn't give him Draconic.
Oh, excellent.
Well, I don't really speak much Draconic other than a few phrases here and there.
That's okay. That's okay. Here's the thing. If you can just go give me the best Draconic roar every time it is your cue to speak, that would be just great. It doesn't have to be actual words, just a bellowing, deep, soulful roar is all that I need. You can a little bit more toned down. A little bit more toned down. Excellent. All right, perfect. Electra, help me get our evil Dragon King dressed up. The rest of you, we've got some little bits of armor and some nice costumes for you. And then we'll set up in about 30 minutes and get this play going for us and entertain the crowd.
Okay. So to mix things up here while Wimpy's getting this technically set up here, we are going to jump back to Nyldier inside the realm of the god.
Oh?
So Nyldier, you awaken after winding time to see what you can only guess is the Allfather, still bathed in white, blinding, radiant light. Ah, you
Oh,
appear before me yet again, young Nyldier. It is good to
oh,
see you again at this time.
oh,
What
my head. I
time
think.
is it?
Oh, my head. I think I'm gonna throw up.
So still early then, I see. Ah, so you still have not gained all the power of the crystals yet.
Switch, Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Hello?
Do you not hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Okay. So is this time you have not gained all the power of the crystals yet, I see.
Mm, no, just one crystal so far.
It seems you've pushed yourself too far with the powers at this time. So what was it? Did you try to fix some broken wall to keep out the onrush of zombies?
Um,
Taking time fix the and bolstered your allies before they were overwhelmed with physical might from another stronger enemy.
rewind the dead.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's probably something you could do in the future. Or is it the past? But you did it before you were capable of doing it. The side effects are gonna hit you like a dragon hitting you with its tail really hard. I don't know. I was trying to think of a good allegory there. Nothing came to mind.
I got a ton of bricks.
Sounds like it's gonna hit me like a Tarrasque.
Oh, that's a better allegory. Whatever that thing is right now. Yeah, interesting.
Uh,
So it appears
so,
that you were successful because that soul did not reach my domain.
but do you have any more wisdom to impart on me while I'm here?
Huh. What did they say? I think the best bet would be to try to aim for the one in the northern area. Go to next. The other one's going to be hard to get to at this time until stars align, as I've been told.
Uh, okay. I will
As you hear a
take
voice
that into
behind you,
mind.
like it seemed to be behind you. It sounds awfully familiar. Yes, head to the north.
Who
Beware
the
the dragon.
who,
Will be safe. Use the right phrases.
who are you?
You turn around. There's nothing there.
I was there behind. I could have sworn heard a voice, but hi. Am I losing my mind?
Oh, I'm afraid you lost that long ago. If you think on that, that voice should have been familiar. Give
It.
me an intelligence check.
No,
Okay,
I
you
can't
did have
place it.
advantage with this. I just wasn't telling you that. It sounded like your voice.
Sounds like me, but not me, but me.
Well, everyone's voice, when they hear their own voice, seems to think it sounds different than it is. But maybe that's what you heard. Hard to say. Time's a fickle thing. To me, it moves in
Yes.
a straight line. Maybe to you, it's not.
Well, not all of us can see all of time all at once the way you do.
True. I can see everything happen at this exact moment in time. but I can't see beyond or back. Maybe there is someone that can. They just don't exist yet.
Or maybe you just can't see beyond choice. Time and history are affected by the choice of those who exist within it, and those who cannot see beyond choices will not see the full picture.
I have seen many choices, many times. I will say this. This choice is unique so far. I have not had seen this choice come through before. How many years, centuries has it been? Millennia. You lose track of that when you're an immortal.
I can say that I'm glad to continue to surprise and intrigue.
Yeah, sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest changes. Smallest changes at the time make the biggest changes down the road.
Even the smallest ripple can become a massive wave.
Yes, quite true. Does a butterfly's flapping its wings in Idfell cause a hurricane in Dragon's Bane? Who knows? So, do you have any other questions for me since you're here? Since you might be here a while.
Mm, how did I survive where all others failed with these crystals, and what makes me so important in the grand scheme of things?
Hard to say. Maybe you just got lucky.
Hmm.
I am the god of all things besides time, I guess it would seem. The
Hmm.
one thing I have the least control over in the world. Time moves on with or without my influence. Maybe someone finally, the universe decided that if I don't control it, someone has to.
Hmm. Before this is over, I'll have to find a way to right the wrongs of my past and stop the Lich and his followers.
Yes, would you be able to do it? Have I seen you fail? Have I seen you succeed in past? Say,
It's a realm of infinite possibilities.
cyclical repeatability, one might say.
I believe that is all my questions I have for now until I'm able to return to the physical plane.
Very well. Well, one of my sons, Regulus, likes to play games of chance, being the god of luck and all that. I happen to have one of his special decks of cards he made. Did you want to play some cards while we wait?
Sure. I could use some luck about now as the screen fades back.
I'm just gonna say we're gonna jump back into the basement where we see that guard just. Actually, screen for that. I forgot about that. Where we see Paul and his newly revived guard and Nyldier stand like kind of hunched over the body, just not moving as if frozen in time. Oh, the guard's going, "What the hell happened?" I just remember hearing the words "die," then blackness, white flame. I don't know what happened, Paul. Can you explain it to me? Really?
That
What the hell was that?
wasn't me. That was funny.
As he kind of walks up to you, you were dead, and this now frozen man just seemed to do something to it. Big gentleman, do you know what's going on?
Me? Not really.
Hmm. As he kind of pokes Nyldier. Not warm or cold. Is weird. You come here. He's your companion. You seem to know more. Come here. Come look at him.
Bub game, could I potentially do, let's see. I want to see if I can do something here. Un momento, por favor.
Okay.
Let's see. Could I do, as soon as my page loads? Come on. If it loads. Is it possible that I could do just like a very small like thunder wave to see if I can just kind of jolt him awake without causing any harm?
Okay. Roll the description for Thunderwave again here.
Let me see. I'll just throw it down here. Wait. Come on. See if I can do it. The description just says up to 2 creatures within 5 feet. But let me see if I can punch it. I'll just, as if it were to happen. I don't know if it's going to pop up. Let's see. Thunderous waves spreads out within 15 feet. Originated from.
And then click show spell description. You should see it in the chat box.
That yeah.
I was trying to, and it wanted me to roll again. So
Yeah, just hit. If it does that, just hit pup whatever it says.
okay.
Does a con save regardless. So
Just think if it could be a small one without causing harm. So it's not like I'm trying to inflict damage, but
okay.
think of it
So
like a
you
fibrillator.
tell the people to move. You can you can say you can focus it on Nildier's character without having to hit the other people.
So back up.
And he instantly fails. Roll damage.
Damn it. It'd be what? Do I need a roll for damage, or should I just take the 8s that's been rolled already?
Yeah, I'll say that one counts then.
Okay.
So Nyldier, you take. I'm just gonna say half this because he was trying to do it lower, so I'll say half. He focused it to be half damage. As you
That's a
take
level
4
one
thunder
anyway.
damage. As you're sitting there playing cards with the Allfather, you just feel a wave of thunder pass through you.
You there, Nyldier?
He's unstirred.
And by the way, what's the little symbol that's next to my character up there?
Um,
Looks like a skull with on a platform.
I think you got hit with a status effect in the last fight. Like, I think you had to leave early for that, right? If I recall.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I had to play you
That's
for the
right.
fight, but yeah, I think you got a
Yeah.
status effect that wasn't a
Yeah,
super important one, if I recall now.
Nah, he just had to leave early, and it was me and Survivor and you, and he just had to leave before the fight, so we just finished up the fight.
yeah, it was a personal thing that happened that day. That's right. So
Yeah, like I think you got hit with some status effect by the beholder.
okay, that would have been cool to do in person, but okay. So nothing. Just kind of
Nothing. Basically, it ruffles around his clothes, but he remains unmoved by it.
Anybody else have any ideas? Otherwise, I'll keep waving him.
Victor just kind of shrugs his shoulders, like, I don't know. Well, okay. Just tiefling, you there about Victor, was it? I need to discuss something in private with you. You take your friend, get him out of here. This has to be between me and him alone.
Okay, so then I will simply pick him up, and then we'll carry him off to wherever it is that we're going, since I'm not familiar with this spot. Come into another room.
You. I know you just got brought back to life, but escort him out of here with his friend. Yes, sir. I need a drink. Yeah, get him out of here. Rest of the night off. You've earned it.
Thumbs up.
Thank you, sir. As he kind of
proceed.
salutes and, well, I'll lead you out of here, big guy. Follow me.
Roger, Roger.
And you got to carry Nyldier out of here, so give me a strength check.
Yes. If I fail, I'm gonna be upset.
It would be pretty funny.
I roll a nat 1, so help me. Come on, load the. There we go. What do you get? I
Oh
can't
yeah,
see right.
as you pick him up, you notice none of his extremities move. They're all like frozen in place. So it's like you're trying to carry kind of a.
Awkwardly.
He was like
forward.
kneeling down with one knee, reaching out with one hand. So it's a kind of awkward to carry him. But you pick him up because he's still a pretty light person, so you don't have any issues with
him. Got him.
Come on, big man, follow me. Let's get out of here so our bosses can talk.
Since I can't select him.
So as you're walking, hold on, won't bother wasting time moving spots anymore.
Yep.
What? Do you have any idea what was going on back there to fill me in? Because I'm just curious, as I technically died, and I'm having an existential crisis, for lack of a better word.
Above came. What happened?
So basically, there was a fight in there, but that's with the Beholder and his brother's Revenant possessing another body, as well as one of the Liches were there trying to do something. You don't know what yet. Not the main Lich, but one of the subordinates, the ex-wife of the one guy. I'm blanking on his Ingvar's ex-wife that killed his daughter, their daughter. So,
I'm just gonna go through and explain that situation to him.
So basically, you told him there's a Lich.
Yeah. Big bad evil Lich. Trying to take care of, and yeah, this is just one of his main subjects.
Huh. Well, that's just wonderful. I bet that's what caused the anti-undead thing to fail. He probably had something to do with that, because that was asked by the town's resident priest.
Resident priest, huh?
Yeah, he put up a special barrier to keep all the undead out of here. Probably have to deal with why his brother was attacking him. I don't know why he's so dead set on killing the master, but apparently he was. Kind of leading you up the steps you got down to get here.
Yep. Okay.
What would a lich want? Why would they want here? What was that thing down there? He's never shown me this place before till today. He did say to keep it secret when we were there. Wonder why. Ugh. I really need a goddamn drink.
And I won't argue with you on that. It's a lot to comprehend. Maybe by that time, Victor here will wake up.
Nope, Nyldier is still asleep.
Nyldier.
Nope,
Oh,
he's
sorry.
still out. But anyways, we should get out of here. I guess boss said not to tell anybody about this. We better keep it.
Yep.
He's got eyes everywhere, so don't mention this to anybody.
You either.
Funny. With that, we're gonna cut back to Lyric. Everyone's gotten into their outfits. You said Sam was gonna be the wizard. What did you say for the half orc to be again? Wimpy.
He's muted. Oh,
Sorry, Griggy's going to be the king because who
The
expects
good
a
king.
female half orc to be the king? Yes, the good king. Lugabog, good king. Sorry.
That is written. Sticky note for now because it's not going to be important in the future. So, you get everyone in costume. I know you said Electra's going to be the knight.
Yes.
Ah. I could have been the wizard, but we'll make do with this. Ready to get going, everybody? I got some stuff set up on the phone to make this a spectacle. As you see, this will be a little bit further back in time. As you see Nyldier, Victor, and Mountain Blood waiting by like a little spot in the fence by the Baron's Manor. As he kind of gives you the signal to go.
Lex goes, all right, showtime, everyone.
As the herald roars out.
A little less on that. There we go.
As you
Lyric will...
Electra sets off her little spell that you got going around as a bunch of like lights and stuff burst out from around the fountain as she cast the thing. As she cast that, making that kind of lights and stuff.
Nice.
Okay, it's your show, Lyric.
As the lights and stuff go off, come on. The masterful lyrical performance arts proudly presents to you. She's waiting for the crowd to gather around. How big's the crowd?
Basically, people are gathering at this fountain to get their daily stockpiles of water, so it's pretty crowded. Not as crowded as it is during the day, but there's still people showing up now to get their water.
For your entertainment, as you fill up your buckets and troves of water for the day, we present to you an interpretation of the evil Dragon King Valvaldos.
You see a couple little children's eyes just start lighting up. It's like, yay!
But first, before we begin our performance, it does require a couple of volunteers. Perhaps a couple will do. A man and a woman, betrothed for life, or a young springtime couple looking to sow more bonds in their garden of life.
You see a couple see some guy being pushed forward by a girl behind him. He's kind of got spiky blonde hair. The other one's kind of got long brown hair, kind of braided and stuff like that. He's got kind of a sword on his back. The other one's got a staff. Come on, let's go do this. This will be fun.
Oh, perfect. 2 volunteers. May I request your names?
Yeah, my name's Cloud. I see where you were going with this, and I'm rolling with it too, man. And yes, and I'm Aerith.
Is that with an S or a TH?
TH.
Oh, my apologies. It sounded as though you had a lisp.
It's the lights are getting to me. I'm excited. This sounds so fun.
Excellent. Well, we will begin our performance. Young lady, would you come over to me? Is there like an area where like the rest of the cast is kind of standing off aside where they're, kind of inconspicuous?
I'll say there was, yes.
Okay, perfect. He'll Lyric will lead her off behind as she kind of leans over. Milady, all you have to do is act as the damsel in distress. She'll turn back over.
Does that look like a little hand clap?
Excellent.
As
Now,
Sam and
good
Electra
stuff.
pull up a little like blanket, a blanket to cover up have her get into costume.
Perfect. Now, you young sir, you fine, young, strong, handsome man. You today are going to be our hero of ages. And in this performance and interpretation, you will be allowed some choices to carve the story as you see fit. Our actors are trained in improvisation, so feel free to have a little bit of fun with it. Just within the realms of reason, if you understand.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Then, let the performance begin. And Lyric will kind of duck around and strafe off to the side as she's going to be our narrator throughout the show. And she starts, long, long ago, an evil shadow appeared over the peaceful kingdom of Galdia. Princess Rosa was just kidnapped by the evil Dragon King, Valvaldos. What will become of her?
Boos are up from the crowd, from like the kids and stuff.
And she'll just kind of give a gasp. But then, the legendary hero, Alfred, appears. And she'll kind of signal him to kind of move center stage.
He kind of looks around a bit and starts walking up. Yes, I am the hero, Alfred.
And Lyric is gonna pirouette up towards him and do like a side standing presenting of her hands to him as she's kneeling down.
The Will Smith thing.
Oh, yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. Oh, you must be the legendary hero, Alfred.
I am he.
Excellent. Yeah, yeah. Oh, legendary Alfred. I know in my soul. Please, please save Princess Rosa. Now, please talk to our king. she will signal the half-orc Griggy to come on stage. Hopefully she pirouettes towards him.
She does like a little spinny around thing kind of going to her. Oh, great hero, I beseech thee. My daughter has been kidnapped by the evil king. I need someone with great power and might to rescue her from her evil clutches and bring my kingdom freedom and from the evil that befalls us. Will you be able to take up this task in my name and save my daughter? Yea, verily I will. Ah, great hero Alfred. Thank you. Now I have my loyal court wizard and my greatest knight to assist you.
Lyric will clap to signal to the crowd to clap. At which point our knight in shining armor and our most knowledgeable of the arcane wizard will enter stage from stage right.
As you hear Electra go, I got something fun to do with this. As poof, they just appear in a puff of smoke before you.
And it has very pointy teeth like this.
As Sam looks a little confused, like, okay, as she dimension doored over there, by the way, just so you know above game what happened. Go with it, go with it. Ah, yes, yes, my arcane might has brought me to assist you in this matter. My spells and incantations will lay waste to the multitudes of foes that befall us as we go rescue the fair Princess Rose. Electra kind of perks up, and kind of pulls out her dagger. She uses minor image to make it appear as a sword. Alas, verily, great hero, I am the great knight of the kingdom. My swords shall be brought down upon the enemies, and their blood shall soak the earth. Such a great red that it will be forever stain the countryside with its red hue for ages to come. The bloody warpath will be a thing of these bards to sing of for ages. Will you choose me to aid you in your quest, or the foolish wizard that thinks they're so good? The sword person. The hero, Alfred says. Haha, I knew you would choose right. Let us go, hero Alfred, so our names will become legend.
And as our heroes ventured forth to climb the deadly Mount Doom, they faced numerous trials. Some conquered, some fled, but they were able to get to the plateau of the mountain and approach the evil King Valvaldos.
As you see Rose Aerith now kind of in the nice little gown, princess tiara. Oh, hero Alfred, you've come to save me. Thank you. I knew you'd come.
Tone it down a little bit less. Perfect. Lyric's like whispering and giving a thumbs. Perfect.
As Electra kind of perks up. Evil King Vivaldos, me and the hero Alfred have come to end your reign of tyranny. I fear that you will be no match for even me, and the hero Alfred won't even have to get involved. As he charges into him. Meet my blade and perish. As Hyrule goes, kind of confused as to why she's doing this. As she trips and falls, and just stumbles, Pratt falls off stage.
Oh no!
No!
The great knight in shining armor has fallen to the evil Dragon King Valvaldos. If only the hero of ages would bring their sword and slay the evil monster.
Save me, Alfred! Yee! As he kind of takes out his sword and charges up to it and just like swings over his head. As he smacks Harold over the head with the blunt edge of the sword. As he kind of falls over backwards.
It appears the dragon is catching a second wind. Keep slaying him.
Okay. Kind of smacks him a couple more times with the blunt end of it.
Yes, excellent. Yes. That is an excellent slaying of the evil Dragon King Valvaldos, knight of all the ages. As she kind of appears behind him and does a minor illusion of like shimmering lights and glitter.
As you step on Harold when you're doing that.
Oh yeah, just like Lyric looks down at him, steps on him, and then looks back up.
He's face down, so he doesn't know who did it, but
She like purposely just like kind of stepped right on his shoulder so his face would go even more into the sand.
oh, my hero, you've saved me! As she comes up and kisses him on the cheek. I am Hero!
The knight of all ages and the princess of Galdia forge a new alliance to an even greater kingdom for all time.
I am
lyrical clap.
As the crowd basically just starts clapping, you see a few of the guards paying attention to you. Clearly not doing their job as guards. But yeah, you've noticed during the performance, Victor and his group did sneak into the manor, so they're safely in there.
Let's see how good this performance actually did to see if I get any gold out of this.
Okay, yeah, give me a performance check.
Oh. I'm like, that 30 would have been nice.
With advantage, I'll say, too. I'll be nice.
Yay!
So let me roll something here for... As you get thrown about 88 gold pieces. I rolled dice for that, and I rolled shit, man.
That's okay. How much did I get?
88 gold pieces.
Okay. Okay, I got.
As someone throws like a random... What would be something funny? That they throw like a random potion, and it smacks Harold on the head. Sam kind of goes up to you as, you all right? As the crowd starts cheering and everything. As Cloud and Aerith go back into the crowd, like waving to everybody as they're doing it. As Electric kind of goes in, well, yeah, he kind of got hit pretty hard. Are you okay there, buddy? Kind of lifts up the kind of fake dragon mask. Yes, I'm quite fine. Wimpy, you there?
I'm here. She's just like, oh, sweet revenge.
Give me a perception check.
9.
Okay. So. Oh yeah, you said you were gonna pay us some for this? 100 gold each?
Oh yes, yes. Here you go. She hands him 100 gold for both Griggy and Sam. 100 gold.
Oh, night's still young. We can head
Excellent.
back to the Miner's Respite and still do our show there. So
She'll kind of lean in. Hey, if you ever go into the capital, just kind of look me up. I'll get you some work.
you're from Sirius, naturally. Yeah, you might make our way there sooner or later.
Excellent.
Now I'm gonna have to actually write these names down to remember to do something with that in the future. After a few minutes, the people just start going back to their normal business, doing stuff like that. After a while, you see the old half elf that you was talking with that was in the manor come up to you and say, "Oh, you Miss Lyric, please come quick. Your boss says you're needed in the manor."
Oh, excellent. Okay. And she'll follow forth to the banner.
As you're heading inside, basically starts explaining to you. So, someone broke. Give me a perception, medicine check here, quick.
Medicine. 10.
It's pretty obvious that he's You can't see how bad it is, but he's holding his one of his arms like it's broken.
She's going to immediately just kind of throw out a healing word for him. Quick. Just a quick little level 1.
Thank you. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. So, some lady broke the wards of undead that had been placed on the manor by the local head priest of the temple.
He
and
looks
allowed
up to the sky. She looks up to the sky with a fist in the air. Traitaro.
I don't. It wasn't her. It wasn't her.
Oh, proceed.
Victor thought the same thing. That I'm saying above game, but that allowed another corpse possessed by Master's brother to infiltrate the manor. He first ran into me, which is how the arm thing happened, but I wasn't his quarry, so he left me be. I'm afraid. I don't know. Hopefully, your companions were able to do something about this. I know one. I fear for the head guard and the master. Must hurry.
Oh, lead the way.
Basically, you and Electric follow him into the manor. Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. 17.
Yeah, I'll say you. I was gonna say you have advantage on this because you noticed
Oh,
that
there's a 30.
that the barrier that was there when you were there before is gone. Remember that being there before.
Okay.
As you're going into the kind of workroom you were in before, you see Mountain Blood coming up carrying a very stiff Nyldier and another guard coming through him with him. Oh, who are you? Oh, it's you. You found reinforcements? Going to the half elf. Yes, I found the bard and other person of their company. Well, they're not needed. Everything situation down there is whatever with his brother is gone again, and the other lady fled. But yeah, Lyric, you notice that Nyldier is stiff like he's frozen.
Okay. Let me check to see if there can do anything about that.
I tried to shock him, and nothing happened.
Let me double check. Okay. She's gonna look him over. Can you tell me what happened exactly? Is this some sort of petrification? Is this a curse? Um,
Not
she just
very,
kind of looks
kind
at
of tensed up.
Mountain Blood.
So hopefully it's not a. I want to say maybe he's stuck somewhere.
Okay, just to so you know what happened because you weren't there.
Yeah.
Your character was there when it happened. Mountain Blood
Yep.
is the one head guard had been killed by power word kill by the Lich, and he said something along the lines of, "Well, let's see if this works." Basically, he did something with his time abilities that brought the guy back to life, but he got frozen in place doing it.
Almost like he's frozen in time, basically. In our present time. So, just kind of explains like, well, he thought he had an idea and he got stuck. So, I think maybe he was trying to do some time traveling?
It's like just kind of thinks for a moment. Just trying to think if there's anything I can do to help him.
I'm supposed to get like a minor restoration or something you could use on him.
Well, I've got something better than a lesser restoration potentially. I don't know if it will do anything.
I mean, like I said, I tried to shock him, and I think he might just got a little charred, but yeah, he didn't move.
Lyric will go ahead and touch Nyldier with a greater restoration cast.
Okay, give me a medicine check when you're doing that too,
Okay. Give me 1 second.
and roll the description for greater restoration as well. So I got all the dirt on
it.
that.
It does say one curse. So if it's petrification, it's cured. If it's a curse, it's cured. I don't know if you see greater restoration also doing the powers of lesser restoration, which is just like poisons, things like that. But
Yeah, I'd say
Hard me
greater
would.
does the same stuff as lesser, just wasting the spell slot. But
Just have a
yeah,
just
I
has greater effect.
this happens to do more than just what lesser does.
okay, so give me the medicine check here first.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Let's go. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Medicine.
I roll. Roll high. Sick.
At
I'm back
16.
in.
So basically, as you touch him, give me an Arcana check now as well. But as you touch him, like his body's not hot or cold, like it's just there.
Sick.
As you
That's
feel the
20.
spell try to take effect, but it does nothing.
So let's look at blood. I did what I could. That's about what I can do. Anything else? It's up to him.
Well, above game, this has happened before. He's been frozen in time before.
Yeah, you would have known that this has happened to him before.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
she's just like, well, we kind of need you to hear now, buddy.
As the head guard perks up, so Paul was going to talk with your leader for a bit, so I imagine their talks are going to go on for a while. It's best you probably just head back to your room for the night. Well, should be safe from any other incursions tonight, I would assume. The last time he attacked, it does take time for him to find a new vessel to inhabit to attack again. Get word to the priest to get the barrier reset up. Yes, I will contact them immediately. Yeah, I guess you guys can just head back to your room.
Before we go, Mountain Blood's just gonna do a double wet willy on And Nyldier just see if there's any like reaction. So both ears are gonna get an earful, just for reaction.
No reaction.
Damn. It's like, oh, I tried. Okay.
Kind of Electra kind of looks at him. Wow, this is. She kind of does like the eye wave because he's not. His eyes are open. He's not blinking. Yeah, it's like nothing's there. Huh. Wonder if Uncle Navi would know anything about this. Be Dad. But we can ask him when they get back to Sirius if there.
Good. You're still gonna like put him somewhere, right? He's not just be out in the open.
You can take him back to a room and throw him on one of the beds, I'd say.
Might make a good coat rack or something. I'll just pick him up and put him in the corner.
Yeah, let's get back to the room. We had fun doing our little distraction, didn't we, Lyric?
She just kind of sighs. Cheapskate town out money now, but that's okay. We got our distraction.
So, Mountain Blood, what happened down there? Besides Nyldier becoming a coat rack, essentially.
Ran into a like beholder. It was beholder, and a couple of his friends down there. And I kind of go through and just explain like some of the other things that happened. So, make it long story short.
So yeah, I don't know if you trying to remember Wimpy. Has Lyric met blanking on her name. Xanatha yet?
Xanath.
That's the original person you met that Goran called Betrayus.
I think so. She was there. Was she there when we were raiding the island?
No, she was not.
Okay, then I'm thinking someone else. Then no.
Yeah, that was Namek himself.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
she was the one that was in the underground mushroom city with the Drider Queen.
That's the place where we had
Which
to have.
would have been before Lyric, because that was with.
We had to have the masks and stuff for that one, didn't we?
No, the one that was down there with the Drider Queen was the same Lich. That was Naquel. They're different people.
Oh,
okay.
Never mind then.
I think the last time you ran into her was something with what was his name? The Simon, guy with the crew of the ship. Because she was grew up with her. He betrayed him. Stabbed him in the back, essentially.
That
was a while ago.
Yeah. I think that may have still been Eric, honestly.
Yes. It's real. We've seen her like really close before I swapped to Lyric.
It was a long time ago. A land far, far away.
So yeah, the Lich that was down there was, like I said, Ingvar's ex-wife. If you had been available that week, you actually would have fought her instead of the Beholder, but Wimpy.
We just delay that, don't worry.
Liches, they're a pain in the ass.
Pain
Kill
in my
them,
neck.
they come back.
What if we banish them to another dimension?
Well, if we just take a stake right through their heart.
Well, kind of hard to banish them to another dimension because their soul is locked to a specific item that can always find its way back. Got to destroy that phylactery.
Gesundheit.
The problem is trying to find said phylactery.
Wow,
If I remember right, we have 3 of them we have to find.
3 of what?
3 phylacteries.
Jeez, you need a tissue?
The big guy, the one lady today, and then the one, Harvey, the Victor's old person he knew. So many enemies at the gates. Should go look for one, try to find some information and see if I can dig up where we could find one of those things. That's what I'm going to devote my time for the next, once we get back to the city. Pretty sure Victor would appreciate that. You agree, guys?
What was one of those things look like?
Phylactery?
Yeah. What does one of those look like?
That's the thing. We don't know. Because they can... Doesn't need to be made. It's made usually out of, from what I recall, my dad saying, something important to the owner that bonds their soul to it. If the body's destroyed, it returns... A few days returns that soul back to a new body.
So kind of like an heirloom of some kind. Something very sacred.
Typically, it helps the soul bond to it better, from what I've understood.
Maybe a soul stone?
Then the soul you sacrifice to become the Lich, the more close you are to that soul, the better the bond that makes as well.
Huh. I wonder if that's what happened to Kenny.
Happened to who?
I was thinking South Park.
Huh.
Kenny, because he gets killed, he comes back to life.
Like, Kenny's a Lich. There we go. That's why he always comes back to life.
He's canon now.
Nah, it's already been proven canon that Kenny's mom just births him again each time he dies.
Yeah. It's like, huh. I bet
So
that's
that's
why
his
he keeps
phylactery.
Yeah. I kill his mom. Interesting. So it could be anything or any one thing. It's nothing specific. Huh.
Okay. So you guys make it back to your hotel, or the inn, and you head back to the rooms. Throw Nyldier on his bed.
I was gonna keep him in my room just in case he decided to spring back to life. So
Well, you can be on the bed in your room, so.
yeah, just be in the corner, draped in my outfit. That way I know for sure that when he comes around, I'll know.
Yeah, just above game, just so you know, Zane. I rolled a status to how many hours you stuck like this, so I know how many hours it's going to be before you undo it, so. So, Lyric, Mountain Blood, anything else you guys want to do tonight?
No.
No?
No, that sounds great. You got the right idea as to what Lyric would do.
Mountain Blood, anything else you want to do tonight then?
Just can enjoy some ale.
Okay, so yeah, you go down to the bar, drink a little. Lyric, you
Good time.
go to bed, have some nice dreams about Harold being beaten up. By the way, he's still laying in the sand in the kind of central area by the fountain. No one's bothered to do anything. And with that, I guess that's where we're going to end the session for today, because Survivor's not here.